Well, good evening. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another Pro Wrestling Talk video brought to you by Blitzball Champ Gaming here on the YouTube the Tube. My name is Blitzball Champ Jason Ingram. So, for this video, I want to do a double header review. First off, so a couple of friends of mine recommended a promotion and a show to check out, which was the 666 Yuko Miyamoto Double 20th Anniversary show that happened not too long ago. And I watched that, and then I also will do my review of Sareee-ism Chapter 2. I was able to get around to watching that. But yeah. So let's go ahead and get started. Before I dive into the actual show, so a little bit of background on 666. So apparently the full name is called Wrestling of Darkness 666. This promotion was founded in 2003 by Onryo, which I am familiar with Onryo. I have seen him a couple of times before in the past, known for his Onryo clutch and the use of ectoplasm. You know, pretty much just like Kaichow. But yeah, the founders are Onryo and the Crazy SKB. Of course, the first show is called 666 Volume 1. And it's had quite, I don't know a lot of the roster, but names like, of course, Kaichow and Onryo are pretty much the only two names that stood out to me when I did a little research of this. But apparently, the Crazy SKB was considered the first president of the organization. And apparently, there's different wrestlers that took over the presidency. And some of the names were Tiger's Mask and even Kana, a.k.a. Asuka, in the WWE. So I thought that was pretty interesting. But yeah. Founded in 2003. And championships, current active championships, they have 3. They have a title called the Shinjuku Nichome Pro Wrestling ILNP Championship. Wow, that's a mouthful. They have the 666 Locomotive Championship, which is the tag team titles. And then you have the 666 Chaos Openweight Championship, which is apparently the main title of the promotion. So 3 championships. But yeah. And this promotion is mainly comedy wrestling. And I must say, it was comedy wrestling on a whole nother weird level. I mean, even weirder than DDT. Whew. Anyway, so just a little background on that. But anyway, the show that I watched was the 666 Yuko Miyamoto Double 20th Anniversary show, which happened a couple of days ago, August 2nd. And this actually happened at Corcoran Hall. So, oh man. And of course, I was able to watch this via Zyko. But yeah, there were a couple of friends of mine that recommended me the show. I have, after watching this, I have no flipping idea why they even recommended me this. But anyway, so so first off, this show started off with an underwear battle royal. Now there were some audio issues, so it was kind of hard to hear, wrestlers' names and whatnot, and everything that was going on. So yeah, it was really kind of hard to make out what was going on. But it started off with a underwear battle royale where pretty much you have to strip the other wrestlers in order to eliminate them. I guess like strip them to their underwear or whatnot, and they're eliminated. And I think it was like 20 wrestlers or something like that. But oh my god, it was so weird. I mean, there was stuff going on in the ring, outside of the ring, and just everybody were pretty much half naked, just about. And just, yeah, that was the whole objective. You're eliminated once you got stripped. So all that went down, and the last man standing ended up being Jun Masaoka. That's really all I could say. But that battle royal was freaking weird. That's yeah. Moving on. We had a singles match. We had Yasu Urano versus Kunihiko Mitamega. Never heard of either of these two wrestlers, but it was a pretty decent match. It was actually a pretty decent match. Went back and forth. Even Mitamega got in a decent bit of offense, which I assumed he was kind of the weak link, the underdog in this match. But it was a pretty decent match. But Yasu was able to submit Mitamega with a elevated Boston Crab. But pretty decent match. Okay, next up, we had a tag team match. We had the team of Nene, I guess, I don't even know how you say this. Nene Infinite Die and Tacky Infinite Die. I think that's how you say their names. But it was that team versus the team of Yusuke Kodama and Kohei Kinoshita. Never heard of either of these folks. Although Nene Infinite Die and Tacky Infinite Die were quite an interesting pair. But this was also a pretty good match, actually. I actually enjoyed this match for what it was. Both teams looked really interesting, but, it was a pretty good match, I can't really say a whole lot, to be honest, but it was a pretty good tag team match. But Yusuke Kodama gets the pin on Tacky Infinite Die just with a schoolboy, just a regular schoolboy kind of sneaked in there. But yeah, Yusuke Kodama, Kohei Kinoshita pick up the win in that tag team match. Okay, next up we had a very entertaining tag team match. I actually really enjoyed this one. So we had the team of Kaichow and Raku taking on the team of Hikari Noah and Pam Harajuku. Now, of course, I know all four of these ladies, so this match was right at home for me. Good amount of action, good amount of comedy. Definitely enjoyed this match, and yeah, it went back and forth. I thought Pam was going to somehow pick up the victory after she hit a Palm to Justice on Raku. I believe it was on Raku on the ring apron. It was pretty sick. I think it was on Raku, but yeah, it was definitely back and forth. Hikari Noah, very active in this match as well. But quite an interesting team with Ram Kaichow and Raku. But speaking of which, Ram Kaichow actually was able to pick up the victory. She hit Palm Harajuku with a 619 and then followed up with a West Coast pop off of the turnbuckle and pinning Palm with the 1-2-3. And the team of Ram Kaichow and Raku end up picking up the victory, which is actually kind of cool because I normally don't see Raku on the winning side. So I thought that was pretty cool to see, you know? But definitely a match that I enjoyed. Okay, next up, we had a very interesting match. So we had a 8-person tag match. So on one side we had the team of Onryo, Ikuto, Hidaka, Rina, Yamashita, and Banana Kaichow. Those are some really weird names. Taking on the team of Yanagawa, Kagura, Jumbo Lee Burbridge, and Sumire Natsu. Really, the only names I know in this match are Onryo, Rina, Yamashita, and Sumire Natsu. Yeah, this match was definitely full of comedy, but it was very entertaining. It was a very entertaining match, and of course, Sumire Natsu, got to do her Bronco Buster, and as I've said many times, she's quite the giver when it comes to that. But this match was packed full of comedy for sure, and it was very enjoyable. We got to see Onryo attempt to use some ectoplasm, and this match was just silly, flat out silly, but very entertaining. And speaking of Onryo actually picks up the victory for his team, pinning Yanagawa with, an Onryo clutch, his signature Onryo clutch. So picked up the victory. So yeah, Onryo, Ikuto, Hidaka, Rina, Yamashita, Banana Kaichow pick up the victory in this team, in this 8-person tag team match. But yeah, the first team with Onryo, I guess, was known as Legend and Re-Enemy. And then the second team was Los Inmortales. So, just had to throw that in there. But, anyway, moving on. Okay, we had our first of 2 championship matches. We had the 666 Locomotive Weight Championship, which was decided in a ladder match, which is weird because tag team title in the ladder match, and the thing. Well, actually, no. So it's weird because they had one title suspended, ladder match, and pretty much whoever gets the belt, pretty much gets the title, I guess, for that team. But it was just really weird that it was a single belt, and it was a triple threat. It was a triple threat. But anyway, you had the teams of you had the champions, Maika, Ozaki, Maya, Yukihi, defending against Dynasty and K36 versus the team of Jun Masaoka and Ken. Yeah. But this match was all right. I mean, it's always good to see Maika, Ozaki, and Maya Yukihi. That was really much the only team that I knew of. But overall, this match was all right. This match was all right. Pretty action packed. I really wasn't sure how this was gonna go, for the most part, but K36 ended up retrieving the title, and therefore Dynasty and K36 are your 666 locomotive weight or locomotive champions. It was weird. It was really, really weird. But yeah. All right, next up, we had another 8-person tag team match, which on one side you had the team of Kaichow, Jun Kasai, Yasu Urano, and Senpai. So wow, some of these wrestlers wrestling for a second time in the show. Can you believe that? Taking on the team of Naoshi Sano, Jintaro, Yuiga, Guts Ishijima, and Kunihiko Mitamega. Wow. A lot of these names are a mouthful. But, you know, Kaichow, Jun Kasai, I'm familiar with. But this match was all over the place. Definitely all over the place. And I tell you, this match involved a lot of flipping people off as well. And yeah, very chaotic match, very wild match. But Kaichow shows up yet again. You know, got a pin in her earlier match with Raku, turns right around and gets the pin for her team in this match, as she was able to finish off Kunihiko Mitamega with a Rainmaker. She busted out the Rainmaker after Jun Kasai hit a diving splash. She finished the job, hit the Rainmaker, pin him for the 1, 2, 3, and Kaichow's team of Kaichow, Jun Kasai, Yasu Urano, and Senpai pick up the victory. But yeah, quite a chaotic, goofy, wacky match, but very entertaining. I'll give it that. I'll definitely give it that. Okay, next up, we had the Yuko Miyamoto 20th anniversary match. So, this was another tag team match where we had the team of Yuko Miyamoto, Mayumi Ozaki, Abdullah Kobayashi, and Kaori Masukoji taking on the team of Shinobu, who was the mystery partner, Shinobu, Yuki Ishikawa, Ryuya Kamishiro, and Masked Body. And let me tell you what, this match was the weirdest, most messed up match of the whole card. Yeah, there was a lot of stuff in that match that I wish I could unsee. Especially involving each corner turnbuckle used, where someone was perched with their butts sticking out and draws pulled down, and just multiple people getting their faces shoved in them. Yeah. Wasn't feeling that match at all. That match was a little too much for me. Just a little too much for me. Nah, just I don't mind comedy, but when it involves a lot of butt stuff, that ruins it for me. I just got to keep it real with y'all. When it's a lot of butt stuff, that kills it for me. The only thing I'll say is Yuko Miyamoto got the victory in his anniversary match, 20th anniversary match, pinning Shinobu after hitting a diving moonsault. Got the 1-2-3, but I was glad when that match was over because that match was freaking weird and just, ugh, it was weird. Really, really weird. And then the main event came down to the 666 Disorder Openweight Championship, or otherwise known as the 666 Chaos Openweight Championship. But the champion, Konaka Pahaluan, defending against Koji Takeda. I have never heard of either of these two wrestlers, but this was actually a very good match, and I can see why it was the main event. It was a solid main event. Definitely back and forth. A lot of very interesting offense from Konaka Pahaluan, especially with some very unique submissions as well. You know, kind of contorting his body a little bit to do some of these submissions. But yeah, this was a very good main event match. I actually enjoyed this match. It was definitely back and forth. It was really hard to see who was gonna come away with this because the challenger, Koji Takeda, looked really strong. But sure enough, Koji Takeda was able to pick up the victory, defeating Konaka with a kind of like a fireman's carry choke slam. You know, fireman's carry kind of transition into a choke slam. And got the 1-2-3, and we now have a new 666 Chaos Openweight champion in Koji Takeda. So hey, that's kind of cool. Had a title change in this show. So I thought that was kind of cool. But to keep it real with y'all, this show is really all over the place. And just, like I said, I'm okay with comedy matches in spurts, but this show was overkill for me. Like, honestly, it's not a promotion that I could see myself keeping up with. Just to keep it real with y'all. Like, just, some of the comedy is just, they take it a little too far. Especially with the loads and loads of butt stuff. That's just not me. So, yeah. Overall, it was, I kind of regret watching it. I'm gonna just keep it real with y'all. To my friends that recommended me this, I don't know why the heck y'all recommended me this, but I kind of regret seeing it. I'm just keeping it real. Anyway, before I go into my Sareee-ism Chapter 2 review, here is a quick word on the sponsor, Game Beauty. As you continue to watch and enjoy Blitzball Champ gaming content here on the U to the Tube, be sure you take a moment to check out the link to the description for Game Beauty. Game Beauty offers a variety of video game themed makeup and cosmetic products. They offer items such as eyeshadow palettes, elemental pearl highlighters, eyeshadow brushes, and even non-makeup items such as these graphic t-shirts. They also have collaboration items like this Persona 5 Royal Limited Edition makeup collection, as you can see here, which you can get it as a full collection, or you can get different bundles of this collection, as well as different pieces separately. Also, Game Beauty offers free domestic and international shipping to most countries for orders over $60. And be sure to use the promo code blitzball_champ, all in caps, and you can get 10% off of your order. So be sure to take advantage of that nice little discount. And now, back to our regularly scheduled video. Enjoy. Okay, Sareee-ism Chapter 2. The first one was such a big success that we had to have another one. Sareee-ism Chapter 2 took place at Shinjuku Face on August 4th. And there were only 4 matches, but there were 4 great matches. 4 great matches. So let's go ahead and get started. So, first match. We started off with a singles match. We had Ibuki Hoshi versus Chi-Chi. Now, Chi-Chi is from the Evolution promotion, which is a promotion that really showcases a couple of ladies taking on many different freelancers. It's pretty much a very freelancer friendly promotion that Chi-Chi is part of. But this was a very hard-hitting match, and I have to say, Chi-Chi had her neck jacked up in this match from all those chops from Ibuki Hoshi. Like, this was a hard-hitting match, and it seemed like Ibuki Hoshi was in control throughout this match. But I gotta give it up to Chi-Chi. Chi-Chi hung in there. She's like, I guess, the resident Barbie girl. But she actually looked good in this match. She looked really good. Got some good offense in, but felt like Ibuki Hoshi was definitely in control the most throughout this match. But she was able to defeat Chi-Chi, hitting her with kind of like a Somato, or almost like a Meteora, something like that, and then pinned her for the 1-2-3 right afterwards. But Chi-Chi's chest and neck area got lit up. I mean, it was blood red. I mean, just nasty looking. But good opening, hard-hitting match from both of these ladies. Definitely enjoyed it. Okay. Next up, we had a very, very entertaining tag match. All right. We had the team of Jaguar Yokota and Kizuna Tanaka taking on the team of Kaoru Ito and my girl, Kohaku. Now, of course, Kohaku and Kizuna Tanaka were recently competing in the Catch the Wave tournament via Pro Wrestling Wave. And I know Kaoru Ito, I see every now and then through different promotions. And then Jaguar Yokota, same thing, but I think she's mainly Diana. But this was a good clash of both, the young talent and the legends, the more experienced, longtime veterans. So I thought this was a good balance. Good balanced tag team. Great action from both teams. Like I said, I love Kohaku. That's my girl. That's my girl in Pro Wrestling Wave. But yeah, this was a very entertaining match. It looked like Kizuna Tanaka was like the underdog in this match. But, she had a great partner in Jaguar Yokota. And, she withstood a lot of submissions and just a lot of offense. So, got to give it up to Kizuna Tanaka. So, very enjoyable match. All 4 ladies look solid. A good combination of the young and long-time veteran talents. But when it was all said and done, Kohaku was able to pick up the victory for her team after pinning Kizuna Tanaka with kind of like an arm trap or like a wrist suplex pin for the 1-2-3. And of course, I always enjoy hearing Kohaku's theme music. And if anybody, like I said, if anybody knows the name of that theme song, please share with me. Please share with me, because I love Kohaku's theme. But yeah, after the match, it looked like Jaguar Yokota was pretty pissed off at Kohaku, and she looked like she wanted to chase her around the ring and beat her down. But it was a great, entertaining tag team match. But I'm glad my girl Kohaku picked up the victory, so was happy to see that. All right, let's move on to our next match, which was another great, solid match. Okay. We had the 3AW singles champion of Mio Momono going one-on-one with the Phoenix of Osaka, Miyuki Takase. And, you know, both very strong wrestlers here. Like I said, Mio Momono has been on a roll lately. And of course, Miyuki Takase, I've seen quite a lot. She's come through DPW a handful of times, so always good to see her. But yeah, this was a great back and forth match. Both of these ladies looked really solid. Hard hitting, of course, Miyuki Takase with those chops, those strikes. But Mio Momono was definitely able to hang with her, for sure. But this match went inside of the ring, outside of the ring, but both of these ladies were solid. And more we are seeing why Mio Momono is champion. And she picked up a big victory over the Phoenix of Osaka, pinning Miyuki Takase with a code red, hit her with a code red, or, you know, Kichan bomb. But pinned her with that, got the 1-2-3, and Mio Momono comes away with the victory. And like I said, she's your 3AW singles champion from the Marvelous promotion. But yeah, you know, a lot of love for Miyuki Takase. She's a great wrestler, and this match definitely was solid between two great performers. And then the main event of Sareee-ism Chapter 2, and it was a banger of a main event. We had a special dream tag match where we had the team, the awesome duo of the Pirate Princess Kairi teaming up with Sareee the Sun Goddess, taking on the team of the ace of Seedling, the Beyond the Sea singles champion, Arisa Nakajima, teaming up with Marvelous, one half of the 3AW tag team champions, Takumi Iroha. I mean, look at this, y'all. You got four incredibly gifted wrestlers in this match. And you better believe all four of these lovely ladies were showcased very well in this main event match. Shout out to Sareee as well. It looked like she was rocking some new gear. She was rocking some gear I hadn't seen before, so I really like that. But and like I said, I've seen the combination of Arisa Nakajima and Takumi Iroha team up before, but Kairi and Sareee, this was my first time seeing them teamed up, and I must say, they got a lot of great chemistry. But all four of these ladies were phenomenal in this match. Those Takumi Iroha kicks were lighting everybody up. I really liked the exchanges between Arisa Nakajima and Sareee. But all four of these ladies looked really strong. It was really cool to see Kairi bust out the insane elbow drop. You know, Sareee, like I said, Sareee and Arisa went back and forth a lot in this match. But Sareee is able to gain a good amount of momentum, finishing off this match, pinning the Beyond the Sea singles champion Arisa Nakajima after hitting her with her Uranagi finisher. And I have to say, this is big. This is a big setup because remember, Sareee is due a Beyond the Sea singles championship title shot at the 8th anniversary seedling show, which I believe is August 25th. So she's got a big amount of momentum after pinning the champion in tag team competition. So I'm definitely looking forward to that match. But yeah, that'll be at the 8th anniversary seedling show. So that should be really good. But congratulations to Kairi and Sareee on picking up the tag team victory. But like I said, that was an incredible main event. Really incredible. All four ladies looked really solid. So, yeah, that's Sareee-ism Chapter 2 in the books. I can't wait for more. I look forward to more Sareee-ism shows. And we have to see what happens with Sareee-ism. Or not Sareee-ism, but have to see what happens with Sareee, the sun goddess. Because not only does she have a Beyond the Sea singles championship match to look forward to, but let's not forget, y'all, she still never got her singles match against Mayu Iwatani that she was originally booked for, but wasn't able to do the match due to the sickness. And she also wants that IWGP Women's Championship that Mayu Iwatani currently holds. So we'll see what happens, because remember, Sareee is a freelancer. So it could happen. It could happen. But we'll have to wait and see. Anyway, that'll do it for this video. Like I said, don't forget to check out the link to Game Beauty. And also, let me know what y'all's thoughts are on the 666 Yuko Miyamoto Double 20th Anniversary show. And let me know what you think about the matches, the show. Let me know what you think about the 666 promotion in general. And let me know what y'all's thoughts were on Sareee-ism Chapter 2. Did you like the 4 matches? Do you think this one was better than Chapter 1? And what do you think? Could you see Sareee eventually get that IWGP Women's Championship title opportunity? Will she finally get her match with Mayu Iwatani? Let me know what your thoughts are. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell while you're at it. And thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. For another pro wrestling talk, brought to you by Blitzball Champ Gaming here on the YouTube. My name is Blitzball Champ Jason Ingram. Hope everybody has a blessed Sunday, and I will see y'all in the next video. Take care. Peace.